spent the winter before wearing just a pinafore. Come spring, violets set for sea, sailing for the sickly, breaking hearts of the healthy. I wish she would take care of me. The captain fell asleep, hit a mine in the deep. It shook the beds in the infirmary. We were taking on water, I told her how I loved her. She said, capsized, you're too short for me. She's unsinkable, unbreakable, it's unbearable, unthinkable, how unlovable I am to her. She's unsinkable, unbreakable, it's unbearable, unthinkable, how unlovable I am to her. Second ship that sailed, I should have brought a pail, but I met her with roses at the stern. And the pride of the Atlantic wasn't made a romantic. She's a skeptic with a heart that burns. So I faked a fever to make Violet a believer. She had an iceberg up her sleeve, and I asked her to cool me, so overboard she threw me, and I swam after her lifeboat to bleed. She's unsinkable, unbreakable, it's unbearable, unthinkable, how unlovable I am to her. She's unsinkable, unbreakable, it's unbearable, unthinkable, how unlovable I am to her. It's unbearable, unthinkable, how unlovable I am to her. She's unsinkable, unbreakable, it's unbearable, unthinkable, how unlovable I am to her. Wasn't long from leaving dock that the third ship hit a rock, and I knew this would be my charm. So I took her to the bow and I made Violet a vow. I said my love would never do this much harm. She said of all the first mates that she'd never had a date with a spirit as buoyant as me. So it figures we were sinking when we finally got to kissing. I said, darling, it's getting hard to breathe.